What's up, Internet? Corey Zamier here, back with the first episode of the Atari Attack. Fuck Kirby Conquest, fuck Weekend Adventure and video game hunting, fuck drifting in Connecticut. I'm getting rid of everything, and I'm going for a complete Atari 2600, 5200, and 7800 collection. Out with the good stuff, in with Atari. You know we're just fucking with you, right? I don't know. I thought about going like full-blown April Fool's joke, rearranging shit in this room as if like I'd started selling off my collection to go for Atari stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't have one bit of Atari shit in this room to even try and pull that shit off. You're actually going to be seeing some of these games in the next Weekend Adventure and video game hunting you see, but I wanted to get this video up now because I don't want to have to wait until Saturday to start talking about trades. If you have trades that you want to do with me, let me know. I'm going to list up some games at the end of this video, and we can go from there. I'm looking for mainly Kirby items. Also, big one on my list would be Bucky O'Hare box for the NES. I already have the cartridge and the manual in pretty good shape. But aside from that, like, more ROBs would be cool. I need to expand on my ROB army. Especially would love to find one that is actually the Famicom ROB. I only have a mini one. I only have a very miniature one like that. So let me know in the comments below. Get at me on Facebook and Twitter. We'll try and set something up. Alright guys, as I said, I'd be going over a few items I was going to be offering up for trade. Of course, if you saw something in one of my videos, preferably recently, that you're interested in, I might be willing to trade it for the right item, so don't just assume that these are the only items I'd be willing to trade. I'm looking to do a lot more trading on YouTube. Let's start off with the Xbox games. We got Otogi 1 and 2. We got a really nice condition Pocahontas for the Game Boy, complete in the box. And a complete Super Mario Land box is actually in German, which was kind of weird. I accidentally bought this online without realizing that. Actually, I don't remember what order it happened in. I got one off Sam, and I bought one online. I don't remember what order it was in, but I'd forgotten about the other purchase regardless. So this one's a duplicate, basically. I think the cartridge is actually in English, but the box, as you can see here, that's in German. Next up we have Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. This is actually a duplicate in a way, but that's because I have it for the Super Nintendo and I didn't realize that I had both. Now we got a pair of Capcom fighting games for the PlayStation 1. We got Darkstalkers 3 and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. 2 Super Nintendo games, Mario All-Stars and Star Trek Next Generation. 2 N64 games. We have a decent condition. I would say decent just because if you look at it from the front, this collector's edition doesn't look too bad, but the rest of the box is not in the best shape. But anything that you see here with a box protector on it, I would end up shipping with the box protector just to keep it in as best condition as I could. Like, there's a little tear there. Let me cut real quick to what the cartridge and manual look like. Manual has, you know, general creases, but the cartridge is in really nice condition. One thing to point out about this box, well, aside from the fact that I just fucking dropped it, it is missing some of the tabs. This tab is missing. This tab is kind of hanging by a thread. I think the tabs on the side are better, but like I said, once it's in a box protector, it'll look amazing on your shelf. I honestly am not the biggest fan of like any N64 game, so I'd rather trade this away and have somebody with it that would actually really appreciate it rather than me just kind of being kind of mad about it. And also, of course, Banjo-Tooie, complete in the box, much better shape than the Zelda. A Dreamcast game, Sonic Shuffle. I just realized I'm never going to end up playing this. I hear it's worse than Mario Party, and I don't even want to play Mario Party, so. Next up we have a Japanese import, Castlevania of the Night. Next up we have a Japanese import, PlayStation 1 game, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In really nice shape. Got that in a trade from Ted. I'm going to trade that to you because I don't really want to be holding on to a whole bunch of Japanese imports unless it's something that I really, really want. And last, and potentially least actually, we have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the PlayStation 3. Just not likely ever going to play this, and I'm running out of shelf space for PlayStation stuff. As always, keep it real, internet, and let me know in the comments below what April Fool's jokes on the internet have you fallen for today? Because I hope you wouldn't have fallen for this one. That was pretty bad.